Hello again, Reds. Welcome back. With just 1 week left in the January transfer window, things are getting a little tense around Anfield. Every time the window starts to close, the same question comes back again and again. Will Liverpool finally make a move, or will we sit tight and wait until the summer? Right now, all signs suggest that Liverpool are not rushing into any January business, even though the situation at the back is becoming harder to ignore. Let's be honest, Liverpool's defensive situation is far from ideal. Connor Bradley has been dealing with long-term injury problems. Joe Gomez has struggled to stay fully fit, and Andy Robertson looks like he may be approaching the end of his time at the club. On top of that, there's growing concern around Ibrahima Konate, whose contract is set to expire in June. If nothing changes, he could leave on a free transfer, which would be a massive blow both on the pitch and financially. When you add all of this together, it becomes very clear Liverpool need a defender. Maybe not urgently this January, but definitely soon. And this is where things start to get interesting. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has dropped a major update that has caught the attention of Liverpool fans everywhere. Speaking on his YouTube channel, Romano confirmed that Liverpool are closely monitoring Rennes defender Jérémy Jacquet. This is not just casual interest either. According to Romano, Liverpool are actively following the player alongside Chelsea and Bayern Munich, setting up what could become a serious transfer battle. Rennes, however, are not keen to let their young star leave easily. They believe Jacquet is one of the most valuable young defenders in Europe and have placed a huge price tag on him. The French club reportedly want between €60 and €70 million, which would be a record sale for them. Chelsea have already shown interest, but were only willing to pay around €40 to €50 million, which Rennes rejected. Because of this, a January move looks very unlikely, but a summer transfer is very much on the table. So who exactly is Jérémy Jacquet, and why is there so much hype around him? Jacquet is just 20 years old and already a regular starter for Rennes in Ligue 1. Despite his young age, he has shown maturity, composure, and confidence that you normally expect from a much more experienced defender. This season alone, he has made 18 appearances and delivered several standout performances that have put him on the radar of Europe's biggest clubs. What really makes Jacquet special is his ability on the ball. He is extremely comfortable playing out from the back, which fits perfectly with the modern style of football Liverpool want to play. Statistically, he ranks in the 90th percentile for touches among center backs, showing how involved he is in build-up play. Even more impressive, he sits in the 93rd percentile for chances created, which is rare for a defender and highlights his vision and passing ability. But Jacquet isn't just about flair and ball playing. Defensively, he is rock solid. He has won 73% of his aerial duels this season, proving he can dominate in the air, and he has also won 65% of his overall duels. That balance between technical quality and defensive strength is exactly what top clubs look for in a center back. For Liverpool, this kind of profile makes a lot of sense. With uncertainty around Konate's future and concerns over long-term injuries, bringing in a young, high-potential defender like Jacquet could be a smart move for the future. Even if nothing happens this January, the summer window could be crucial, and Liverpool clearly want to be ready. Of course, competition will be fierce. Chelsea are rebuilding and looking for young talent, while Bayern Munich are always searching for the next elite defender. If Liverpool want to win this race, they may need to act decisively and be willing to meet Rennes' high demands. For now, it's a waiting game. But one thing is clear, Liverpool are watching closely, and Jérémy Jacquet is a name Reds fans should remember. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss anything. Hello again, Liverpool fans. Welcome back. Today we have some huge transfer news that is getting fans excited all over the world. Liverpool have been told exactly how much it will take to sign one of Europe's brightest young talents, and the number is massive. We are talking about RB Leipzig's teenage sensation, Diomande, a player who is quickly becoming one of the most talked about young attackers in world football. The 19-year-old forward is enjoying a stunning breakthrough season in the Bundesliga. Despite his young age, Diomande has already made 18 appearances for RB Leipzig this season, scoring 7 goals and providing 4 assists. Those numbers alone tell you just how dangerous and effective he has been. But it's not just the goals and assists, it's the way he plays. He is fast, fearless, skillful, and confident on the ball. He loves to take on defenders, drive into space, and create chances out of nothing. Because of these performances, Diomande has caught the attention of many top clubs across Europe. And yes, Liverpool are among them. Liverpool's recruitment team has a long history of targeting young players with huge potential, especially from Bundesliga clubs. We've seen it before with players like Sadio Mane, Naby Keita, and more recently Dominik Szoboszlai, who also moved from RB Leipzig to Anfield. That connection alone makes this story even more interesting. But here's the big twist. According to Sky Sports Germany reporter Florian Plettenberg, RB Leipzig have placed a valuation of at least 100 million euros on Yen Diomande. That's around $118 million. If a deal happened at that price, it would become the biggest sale in RB Leipzig's history, beating the 90 million euro Manchester City paid for Josko Gvardiol in 2023. In simple terms, Leipzig are saying, if you want Diomande, you must pay superstar money. And they are not joking. Leipzig believe Diomande could become one of the best attackers in Europe. They see him as a future world-class player. That's why they are refusing to consider any cheap offers. Reports in England say Liverpool and other interested clubs would prefer to negotiate a fee closer to 60 euros to 70 million euros. That range feels more realistic for a teenager, even a very talented one. But Leipzig are standing firm. Even more powerful was the statement from Oliver Mintzlaff, the chairman of Red Bull's supervisory board. He openly said that Diomande will definitely stay at Leipzig next season, even if an offer of 80 euros or 90 million euros arrives. That tells us everything about how highly they rate this player. So where does this leave Liverpool? Right now, a January move looks extremely unlikely. The price is simply too high. Liverpool are careful with spending and prefer smart deals rather than overpaying, especially for young players who are still developing. However, the summer transfer window is a different story. If Diomande continues his strong form and keeps improving, the interest will only grow. And if Liverpool believe he is the right long-term player for their attack, they could consider making a big push. But there is another very important part of this story. Yen Diomande himself is a huge Liverpool fan. During a TikTok livestream, the young star openly admitted that he dreams of playing at Anfield one day. He said he wants to play for Liverpool and that it has always been a dream, not just for him, but also for his father. He explained that fulfilling his father's dream of seeing him play at Anfield would mean everything to him. That kind of statement is music to Liverpool fans' ears. When a player openly talks about wanting to join your club, it matters. It doesn't guarantee a transfer, but it certainly helps. Players who dream of playing for Liverpool are more likely to push for a move when the time is right. From Liverpool's perspective, Diomande could fit perfectly into Arne Slot's long-term vision. He can play across the front line, is direct, quick, and fearless. Exactly the type of forward that thrives in Liverpool's high-energy system. But there is still a big question. Is he worth 100 million euros? Some fans will say yes, because of his age and potential. Others will say no, because he is still unproven at the very highest level. The truth is probably somewhere in between. One thing is clear, Liverpool admire Yen Diomande. Leipzig value him like a future superstar. And Diomande dreams of playing at Anfield. That combination alone makes this a transfer story we must watch very closely over the coming months. Could Liverpool find a way to lower the price? Could Leipzig eventually soften their stance? Could Diomande push for a move to make his dream come true? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, Liverpool fans, this is a name you should remember. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss anything. Hello again, Liverpool fans. Welcome back. Liverpool are heading into a fascinating and slightly tense period of the season as they prepare to take on Bournemouth this weekend, with the January transfer window nearing its dramatic conclusion. On the pitch, things look steady on the surface. The Reds are unbeaten in their last 13 matches, showing resilience and character even when performances haven't always been perfect. But beneath that unbeaten run, there's a feeling that this Liverpool side is still a work in progress under Arne Slot. Slot's first season in charge has not been smooth sailing. The Dutchman arrived with a clear footballing philosophy, but getting all of Liverpool's high-profile summer signings to click together has proven harder than expected. In recent weeks, we've seen him tweak his approach, adapting his style to get more balance and control out of his squad. While those adjustments have brought better stability, earlier struggles have already damaged Liverpool's hopes of defending their Premier League title. Now, the focus has shifted to realistic but still crucial goals, securing a Champions League place for next season and making a deep run in cup competitions. With deadline day fast approaching, attention has naturally turned to transfers. Fans are eager, hopeful, and maybe even a little anxious about whether the club will act. Speaking in his pre-match press conference, Arne Slot tried to cool expectations. He made it clear that Liverpool are not planning major moves, saying he expects no activity unless a very special opportunity presents itself. In short, there's no panic buying, no rushed decisions. But as we all know, football transfers have a habit of surprising us when we least expect it, especially in the final days of the window. Even if January stays quiet, the future is already raising big talking points, and one name in particular has set tongues wagging again: Trent Alexander-Arnold. The former Liverpool vice-captain shocked the football world last summer when he left Anfield to join Real Madrid. For many fans, it felt like the end of an era. A local lad, a symbol of Liverpool's identity, choosing to wind down his contract and move on sparked intense debate and emotional reactions. In Madrid, however, things have not gone as planned for Trent. Despite his undeniable talent, he has struggled to secure a regular starting spot, and his performances have been inconsistent by his own high standards. Now, reports from Spain suggest another dramatic twist. According to El Nacional, Real Madrid's new manager, Álvaro Arbeloa, has reportedly informed Alexander-Arnold that he is not part of the club's long-term plans and should look for a new destination at the end of the season. If true, it's a stunning development for a player who was expected to become a key figure at the Bernabeu. What makes this story even more emotional for Liverpool fans is Trent's own words about his former club. Despite the controversy surrounding his exit, he has insisted that his love for Liverpool has never faded. Speaking earlier this season ahead of a Champions League clash against his old team, Alexander-Arnold made it clear that Anfield will always feel like home to him. He spoke about his gratitude, the memories, and the achievements that will stay with him for life, no matter where his career takes him. Those comments have reignited a question many fans never truly stopped asking. Could Trent Alexander-Arnold one day return to Liverpool? At 27 years old, he is still in his prime. Liverpool, meanwhile, are facing uncertainty in defensive areas, with long-term planning becoming more urgent by the season. While no move is imminent and nothing is guaranteed, the idea of a reunion is no longer just a fantasy. It's a storyline that feels emotional, dramatic, and very Liverpool. As the January window edges toward its final hours, Liverpool may not make any sudden moves, but the bigger picture is full of intrigue. Arne Slot is still shaping his team, the club is carefully managing its future, and former heroes like Trent continue to influence the conversation even from afar. One thing is certain: the next few months promise plenty of twists, passion, and talking points for Reds everywhere. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss anything.